Serious question now, and they're just saying, do you think someone's come in?
You just go.
I just heard it. It's not recording. It's been switched off.
This one's recording.
It's been switched off altogether. Did you just go shh?
I said, did you?
No,
it was
shh.
Oh no, that was me.
Fuck. That was robbed by you. That's just come up on me then. That's me up. I just heard a cry.
Yeah, I heard that.
I just heard a kid's cry.
I heard it as well.
That's our door thing. That's our fucking door thing.
Oh my god. It went off, it never goes off.
With the Verdun run.
With the side doorway. We was around that.
Yeah, with the Verdun. When that went off with the Verdun run.
There was definitely that. Is somebody in here?
Hello and welcome back to Morbid Minds, where today we've gone to Stratford Upon Avon to a place called Tuda World, which is almost 1,000-year-old building, and it's basically just got a load of old-fashioned Tudor memorabilia, should I say. And this place is supposed to be really haunted, so we're just going to go in and see what we can find. There's been reports of a few deaths in this property over the years, well, over the nearly 1,000 years. There's a little girl called Lucy who unfortunately got caught up in a fire. You can come through, it's alright. Got caught up in a fire, and she wasn't actually dead. She had an autopsy performed on her, and she died from the autopsy, so she wasn't actually dead from the actual fire, which is really horrific and unfortunate. So hopefully we can try and talk to her tonight. There's an evil spirit called John, and apparently he's doesn't like anybody in the building, and he's always horrible to anybody that kind of turns up, and he's just kind of mischievous and not very nice, so looking forward to speaking to him. There's a soldier called William, apparently, that got hung here, and his body got buried under the building. I don't know if his remains are still here, but Lee, not William, Lee. So the owner of the building was called William, wasn't it? Yeah. So the owner was called William, and I'm not sure what he did. He didn't really say, did he? But yeah, so there's William who owned the building. I don't know if he died here, but there's also a Lee as well, who was a soldier who got hung, and because he was spying. So yeah, he got murdered here. So there was a few spirits knocking about, so hopefully we can tap into some of them, and hopefully it'll be a good night. So yeah, let's get on with the investigation, shall we?
Yeah, go down and I'll
Pass here. I'm alright then.
You alright then?
Yeah. You come down then, come here. You alright? Did you hear that?
Little cry.
I just heard a voice, like a cry voice.
Yeah,
Is that you?
I heard no.
What is it?
No, the ball's going off.
Ball's going off again?
I just heard a cry.
Yeah, I heard
I just
that.
heard a kid's cry.
I heard it as well.
Come down then, come here. You alright? Did you hear that? You come down then, come here. You alright? Did you hear that?
Little cry. Come from your end.
Yeah, it did come right by me, Roll. That's definitely picked up on here. That's fucking shut me up.
Oh, it seems because up here, but it's
No
just too
way.
fucking noisy.
You can hear voices from the building next door, but they sound like that to me.
No, that was a kid's cry. I know the difference between
Where was the
Yeah.
the girl? Yeah, that girl's up here. Is it the playful up here or the?
No, that's
No, there's
downstairs.
nobody up here. They get stuff up here, but they don't know who it is.
Yeah, but you was down there.
Down here.
Yeah, you heard. Fucking hell, I'm cold.
And me, I've got my ears gone up. I definitely heard a girl's voice then, like cry,
It was
like.
yeah. I heard it as well. Yeah.
Come on, let's get this sorted, man.
I mean, there's plenty of places for us to go around here, isn't there?
See, it's all like you said, that you might have to be all together.
Go on, Boofy. Gotta be the name. What now?
I've got a cat ball, can I try and eat one of the head?
Yeah, can we throw some tomatoes at
You
you?
ain't getting your fucking ear through this.
So this music box, it's not like our old one. This only triggers when there's something interacting with it, and then it will immediately stop. Our last one kind of goes off, and then it goes off for about 30 seconds. So this one should be more accurate. I'm hoping it'll go off for us tonight. So Yeah. That ball's going off again, I think.
It did.
Ball's going off.
Straight away. Where did you walk from then, Boofy?
I haven't moved. I'll just turn around.
It was going off as you was walking, no, that's the thing. So it could have been the vibrations from you, maybe.
Do you walk there? With me or Boofy?
No, Boofy.
I'll hold on here and I'll turn around. Yeah. Oh.
I don't think it... Why would the vibrate there?
I don't know if it would be...
Do that. Let it go off and do it again, and then it's definitely you, ain't.
No,
that ain't.
No, it's not him, is it?
No, man.
So if there's someone over there setting that ball off, can you go in front of that little device next to it, please?
That was me, okay?
Just
you then, Mitch.
That was me. Let's put that. I presume it was me. I'll just put that down by it.
So we're just at the start of the investigation now. Next door there is a pub, so if you can hear like a low humming of voices, you'll hear that for the start of the video for the first hour or two of our investigation. But that'll close and it should all go quiet. For now you might hear a slight hum. If a voice comes from within here, I'm assuming we'll be able to tell the difference, or
like I did just.
but we have to take some noise with a pinch of salt. Like if there's a bang, it might be next door, but
We
until
heard a little girl's voice as well.
yeah, we heard a little girl's voice, which we think that sounded like it was by us. That's, you can kind of tell the difference because it sounds really muffled. If it comes from next door, that sounded quite clear. So that's just, we're just putting that out there because we don't want to deceive anybody into thinking that we're hearing voices and we're not.
So spirits of Tuda world.
It wouldn't have been called Tudor back in their day, though, would it?
What
What does
know
his
what it's
name?
called?
He said the name earlier, but I can't remember.
I was trying to think of it.
Named after that archer, wore it.
With a name for sheriff.
Sheev. William
Sheeve Hall, was
Sheev
it?
Hall, was he? Sheev.
Yes, I
It
think.
was William Sheev, definitely, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't want to say Sheev though, I'll just go on along with Tuda.
Ghost of this building that was built in the 1400s, I think he said it was.
Yeah.
Building on here since the 1100s, was it?
Yeah.
Can you, if you're here with us tonight, so we've been told about a few people that like to walk around the building, I suppose, or their presence is here, and that's a little girl called Lucy. There's a man called
Lee, who got hung.
Lee. Oh,
in the spy.
I got it wrong earlier. I said Lee. I said
you said
John was the
didn't you?
soldier, but Lee's the soldier.
Lee's the soldier got hung, being a spy, got caught being a spy.
And John is so there's John, who's not a very nice spirit.
Yeah.
If you're here, we'd love to meet you.
Just stand by that door as you can hear down there, because I'm sure I just heard something there.
We love the nasty spirits, so we'd like to talk to you if you're about. We don't think you could scare us, John. That ball's not going off now, look, and he's walking right next to
Yeah,
me.
I think it was something was there.
So yeah, John, if you're about, can you show us how you tend to scare people? Or if Lucy, the little girl's here, apparently you like to mess with jewellery. I've got an earring in if you want to mess with that. William, the man who lived here for a long time, you're welcome to come forward and say hello to us. There was one more, wasn't there?
I'm just literally just trying to think now.
So any of these spirits, if you want to come forward tonight and speak to us or tell us a bit about yourselves, we're all ears.
If you want to communicate by banging or something at this time, or walk up the stairs or footsteps, because at the moment we don't want you to talk to us at the moment unless you're going to do it in our ears. The best way to communicate at this moment in time is walk or bang on something, please, or make one of the devices go off. Where's the REM pod?
I'll put it on there in case if it does move, it'll roll off then.
Yeah.
Won't it?
I'll put this one out here. If it moves, though.
Stick it on the stairs or on the banister or something. There's a wider part there, look.
Yeah, that's wide there, look.
Orange.
Oh yeah, that's touching it.
So is there somebody here with us? If there's somebody here, can you stop that? Can you go near that again, please, if you want to talk to us? If you'd like to speak to us, can you make that light up again? No, it's never gone. It's only green, isn't it? What we get?
Green. So who is that touching that device there? Who was it? Are you Lucy? Can you touch it if you're Lucy, please? It won't hurt you. It'll just make a noise. Are you Lee? Are you William? Or are you another spirit that I haven't mentioned?
Are you John? The evil spirit? The one that doesn't like people? Really, that's just gone off like that. There's nothing
Orange
again.
as well. We've never had that before.
I'd be really interested to use the
We said that, didn't we? Just.
Yeah.
what?
I know you're going to say the word thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word.
Me and him just said that.
The word generator, simply because like the names you've got.
Yeah, the match up.
Yeah. Let's see if it actually says anything.
It tells just the names I was saying to Boofy. You got hang, fire, stuff like that, haven't you?
I'll get into the other ones as we get to where they're supposed to be, and I can explain who the other people are. So if you're wondering who all these names are, I'll explain as the video goes on. Because apparently each spirit's meant to kind of have its own area in the building.
Lucy has this area and another area, didn't she? She plays more in this area than the other area.
Yeah.
I think he said.
No, over there. Over
Over
that
there.
side. When you first walk in where the bed is,
Yeah.
that's where she.
That's where she is.
Yeah. She was burnt in there, I think.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
is it more playful upstairs?
Yeah. that's
More
it.
playful upstairs, yeah.
This is where this was where Lee was, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got hung here.
Did he say where?
And he got buried down there.
Did he say where the other chap was? The John.
He's by the loft, isn't he?
He's by, yeah. But he said if you do, yeah, he's by the loft because he said if you do come into contact with him,
Have a break.
he says have a break.
Yeah, like don't say too much to him.
Yeah.
I want to say everything to him.
And
Yeah.
So we've just come to the area where apparently a little girl, well, they thought she'd died, so she was stuck in a fire. This whole place had kind of burnt to a crisp. She got really severely injured. She was in a coma for a while, and then they performed the autopsy on this little girl, and she was still alive. She woke up during the procedure. Apparently she haunts this area. She can be quite playful. She likes to play with jewellery, so we're going to try and contact her now.
She was a pickpocket, apparently.
She was a pickpocket.
Mm-hmm.
Parents made her do that then.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, because we've got all these names, we're going to use the PS device to see if we can get some relevant words through. So if we get anything like fire, hung, or any names at all, we've got 4 names, so hopefully we can get one of them. So I'm just going to turn the sensitivity up and see if we can get anything. So far this thing has never worked, so we'll see. We heard that you passed away in this area, that you were stuck in a fire, and apparently you're still here today. People have seen you before, they've sensed you before, they've felt you before. So if you're here with us tonight, can you make your presence known, please? We heard what sounded like a little girl laugh, or no, it was cry, wasn't it? We had a little girl cry earlier when we were upstairs. Was that you? I've got this thing in my hand that if you channel your energy into it, it said that you can give us words and tell us anything that you want to say. So if you want to speak to us, you can use this in my hand. And please don't be intimidated by us, just because we're free men. Look at that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What was that? So like a...
No, it's knocking.
It was a knock.
It's like someone's trying to get through a door.
It come from that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's going off. That's going off. In here. That black K2. K2 just spiked to orange.
Oh, I missed it because I was in there.
It went fully orange.
That's not done that before either. There's nothing around there to make it go off. So I looked before I put it down.
Can you make that device go off again, please? You just made it go to orange. Can you make that go up to orange again, please? I saw the lights go up on it. How could that just do that?
No. Nothing around it, is it?
We ain't got it on camera again though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is though, I moved.
That happened earlier.
I literally moved into there. I said, so I sit here, and then you said that's gone off.
You know.
So is it waiting for me to move?
Can you make that go off again, please? Just to kind of prove that I'm not. I was going to say bullshitting. I suppose you're right. And I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling the truth. Go and sit back there, Mick, and you stand here with me, Boo. Is it him you want to take the room now? Because you did it when he went last time. Can you make it go off again now? Makes me look like a bullshitter, that does, don't it? Because the moment you walk out there,
There he goes.
it goes off.
Should have just stayed in there for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, you done that, Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spike then I'd
You see that, yeah?
Yeah.
So there you
bring
go.
up to green now, wasn't it?
It was the second one in.
Yeah.
Up the dark green.
So are you in there then? Who is it?
Oh, orange. Yeah. No, the yellow
That was
one, wasn't
strong when you said that then. If you're here, can you make it go up to yellow, please? If your name's Lucy, can you make it go off? If your name's John, can you make it go off? How about William? Is William here? If this is going off, let me just put that there. I don't think that should interfere with it.
If you're here, could you tell us your name through that? I don't want to call it. What's that device on the? What Luke's just put down. Communicate through that.
Is it? Oh,
What's
that's
that?
what I adjust. Do you hear that big bang? I think there's nothing down there. That's the
That's next door.
That's next door. It's happened too many times now.
So what we're going to do now, because we can still hear the noise coming from the pub next door, we're just going to set a couple of cameras up and just leave them for half hour to an hour-ish. Oh, that tricked me then. I thought I saw. Turn the camera a sec. You can't see it. Mick's light was pointing that way, and all I saw was a shadow as he turned his camera light round. It scared me. So yeah, we're going to leave these in here.
That's perfect there.
Just until the pub closes, which we're expecting it in the next less than an hour. So there should be no noise at all. Because at the minute we're just hearing murmuring, it's a bit irritating. So we'll leave the cameras and hopefully we can pick something up. So.
It's gone really quiet, would yeah.
I
Not really nothing now.
It's either.
Maybe it is 11.
Yeah, but look, even if it's
I would
11,
say one on the internet.
even if it's 11, there's still people got to drink up, are they? Fuck me, I've never noticed that one before there.
It's gone off again.
That's gone off.
That's stopped. It's gone back
you
off.
did stop.
Is there anybody there? Can you make that go off again? There's somebody there. Can you make that device go off again, please? I'll put the ball there now. It's bullshit. I don't know why I'm using this one because it's even out. It's working. Put it on the edge there. I've got a device in my hand and I've asked this question so many times but nothing's ever worked. If there's somebody here with us, can you transfer your energy into this device? Tell us your name or any word that's relevant to you. I've got a device in my hand and I've asked this question so many times but nothing's ever worked. If there's somebody here with us, I've got a device in my hand and I've asked this question so many times but nothing's ever worked. If there's somebody here with us, I've got a device in my hand and I've asked this question so many times but nothing's ever worked. If there's somebody here with us, I heard that.
Did you hear that to bang? You at the bottom of the stair.
Did you just? Was it you just went?
Yeah, that was me.
Who was you?
John, the evil spirit is what they call you. Can you come and say hello to us? You have this reputation of being nasty, but we haven't seen that tonight. We haven't seen anything really. So I don't really believe it.
Throw one of the balls.
You can use our energy to help you. Don't throw the cricket ball at us. Not one word.
No, do that. Imagine that. If you want to throw the cricket ball, throw the cricket ball. Right, so we're not having much success with apps, with anything really. So we've decided to just go lights out. This is probably the darkest building we've ever been in. It is literally, you can't see your hand 2 inches in front of your face when the lights are on. So hopefully it'll heighten the tension a bit. It'll make us a bit more scared. And something will happen. Because so far tonight, it's been dead, hasn't it, mate?
Been fuck all really.
Yeah.
Been nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Apart from a few noises, but we can't disprove it. Well, we can't prove it's paranormal, so we'll see. Is that in here?
I think so.
Sound like something
I
running.
don't want to say nothing, but it sounded like it was here.
Sound like something running up and down the stairs, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That was blue. That wore greenish. Oh.
So did somebody just run up the stairs and gone through this corridor? All three of us heard that then,
Yeah.
so that must have run upstairs and
It was
gone
like
there.
like it was loads, wasn't it?
Because the REM pod went off.
We all just kind of stopped and looked at each other, didn't we then?
I stopped and thought about it because I thought, is that next door? Because
That's
I
what
don't
I
want
was-
to
that's what I
say nothing
thought.
until I know it is, but I just thought we ain't heard
It was-
nothing like that come from.
That noise is definitely in here. You can tell the
It
difference.
sounded like it was coming
Yeah.
up these stairs, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it sounded like. Something was running up the stairs.
And then that went off
Yeah.
literally, what was it, seconds later?
Do you reckon something could have kind of come up here, through here, and then that went off 2 seconds later?
Yeah.
Why
So
did
I
they
think
really run through it then?
I don't know.
why the other place there's no footsteps and suddenly
Yeah, it's
three
true.
footsteps
Yeah.
right outside the door.
Every time
And
we've
then
heard
nothing.
footsteps, you hear a certain amount and you never even go or come.
Did you see like a door open?
No.
No.
Oh, I was talking though.
It could have been.
Could have been next door,
Mm.
couldn't it? But that here wasn't. That was in here.
That was definitely you.
you can tell. I don't know if to translate properly towards the viewers or anything, but how it is. But we can tell the difference between over there and there.
That's what I said with that voice. What with Luke heard, you can tell that because that was right next to me. That little voice was, and that was right. Them footsteps was right next to us then.
So, can you come back into us, please? If you've just run past us, can you come and make yourself known?
I think what it is that we try and be as honest as we can with you lot on there, and we've heard lots of actual noises tonight, but we put 95% of it down to the pub next door. So if there's something we genuinely think is in this building, then we're going to say we think it's in this building. But we could have literally put so much down to.
Yeah.
We could have said so much was paranormal tonight where we don't actually think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you knocking then?
I think that was next door.
Was it?
I'm not too sure about that one.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Sounds like we was behind Luke, do we?
If they're just all pissed off and went home.
The two things I think that was actually in here was them footsteps
and the voice earlier. Yeah,
that's two things I'm positive for sure was in here.
Them footsteps then, is it all three of us just like taking them a second to try and work out.
I was waiting for one of you two to say first, did you think that was next door or not?
That's what what it is we think everything's fucking next door and you don't know, do you? Cool.
That's the thing, nothing's provable, that's the only thing.
If that was you, can you come back? It's funny that ain't going off now though.
Mm.
And you heard them footsteps come up and that went off and they take off since.
Whoever just ran up the stairs, could you give us a name and its device what in the room I'm in? Can you tell me who you are?
Is it William? This is the only place the REM pod's gone off as well. Twice in the same place.
That you moving then?
That knock?
Yeah.
That was me. Do you get fed up of being next to this pub? Because obviously when you lived there, this all wouldn't have been around you like this, would it? See,
what was that?
That was in here.
That was in there.
We've got the camera in there, dog in there, we've got the camera.
Yeah, we have.
That was in there.
That was definitely in there.
This all wouldn't have been around you like this, would it? See?
That was like, I don't know, like a lock, trying to lock the door, you know what I mean? Putting a lock in the door. Key.
It sounded like something was like thrown to me or something hit him.
Is that you down there? Can you do it again, please? Not on this side.
I'm going to take this one. Oh, bollocks. Well, that's broke. That's another ball fucked. I think I just broke a ball. Oh, fuck me. You scared the shit out of me then. Oh my god. My fucking heart just jumped out my chest, man. Until this point in the night, everything was really calm. We had a few little noises here and there, but we couldn't really put it down to anything other than it being the pub. We don't actually know if it was the pub next door, but we can't rule it out, so we can't actually say anything was definitely paranormal, other than a couple of little noises that we were sure were in the building with us. So the pub had finally shut down at this point, and because we weren't having too much activity, we decided to actually split off and do some solo investigations. This is where the activity really started to ramp up, and we could finally be sure that if we did hear a noise, there's a good chance it was coming from inside our building. And everything you're about to see here was all captured within the next couple of hours, and we had something happen that even now none of us can really explain.
we was, where we finished.
Fucking this dog. I can't literally see how fucking going. Oh, Mitch, you turn it the other way around, Mick. So, John, I'm on my own now. Are you here? Can you make a bang? Can you touch me? Scratch me? Try and scare me? What's that still going off for? Somebody in front of this? Can you make a bang? Can you make that device go off there if you touch the area or pointing out on it? Can you touch me? Can you make a bang? Could you appear behind me? You pull my hair? Oh. You pull my hair? Scratch me? Tap me on the shoulder or something, just to let me know you're here. Let's see if I go in first.
Right, let me get these stairs. Hello, I'm back. Let me see where I'm going first. Oh, I can't get past here. Sorry, coming best. I want to go in here. This is where I wanted to go. Oh, right. Take some photos and just turn the light on to get my phone out. Right, let's have a look at them. No, nothing there. Right, I'm going to sit on these stairs and see downstairs. One there. One there. Right. We heard footsteps up here earlier. Could you come to upstairs to me, please? I think I just heard some walking, but I don't know if it was oh, that's going off, the ball's going off. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who is this with me then? Can you make this go off here, please? It's in my hand. Come and touch it, please. You ain't going to see it on camera, but... Can anybody touch this, please, for me? There you go. There's 2 balls on the floor. Oh, thank you. As I said that, it's going off. Does that mean you're hearing me? I'm going to take a photo. And if you're here, could you show yourself for me, please? Two. 3. You ain't going to see the pictures on this because you see, oh, what's that there? That there, can you see my thumb? Going up there. I think I've got something on here. Look. First one. What are we looking at? Nothing. Yeah. Something's gone past me there, and nothing, absolutely nothing there. Right after each other. But I said, can you show yourself because the ball went off? Say on the mic if you can hear that, Luke. Oh, that's our door thing. Did you hear that?
It is. Nobody's come out there. I know it is, but I'm just seeing if anybody's. That was definitely that.
Oh my god. It went off, it never goes off. Is that still on?
Yeah.
Where's that guy coming on?
Yeah, hold there. Let's see if anybody's down there. Hold on. I know it sounds sad, but
No, with the
just to prove.
Mick.
You didn't with a Sidham?
With the Sidham, with the Verdun run.
We was at the side, were we? We was round that.
Yeah, with the Verdun. When that went off with the Verdun run.
That was definitely that.
So I've got to go in here now.
Yeah.
After that's just gone off, and we
Do you
don't
want
know,
that?
we
Just
don't
in
know if
case.
there's someone in there.
Of course, you when you're fucking
What if
walking.
there's someone in there though?
I know.
Should we go and check before we go in then? All three of us.
No, it's a bit more fun if you're scared.
Fuck off! If there's actually someone in there, mate.
Let's have a look.
Do you want me to check down there just in case?
Mick, no one's gone that way. With the Verdun run.
I don't. That never goes off, man.
That was definitely that as well.
You see, no one's come this way because we'd have heard this go off.
Yeah,
So that's definitely not.
You can't get anyone else, can you? Can't get
No,
in that way.
Unless you. You see me come out the door, won't you? No, I'll come out this door.
No, you come out this door, because that's how I go off.
Because I was sitting here.
I think
Balls off.
could have been us, so yeah, because we're walking past it.
Can we do it again then? Hang on, wait, it goes off. That one was going off on the floor when I was in here.
You know what's more interesting about that sensor though? Is it AMF? It's just a normal motion sensor. It's just,
Did you just hear me?
what was that?
Did you hear it?
I heard.
That's what I heard. Go on there again, Ruthie, whatever you did. Because that ball went off there. There you go. Nothing. Oh, there.
Yeah, it probably was us. Don't forget we're all trampling feet at the same time as well.
Hello?
You just,
Is that you?
well, shh.
Yeah? Did you just go shh?
I said, did you?
No,
No,
it
it was
was.
shh.
Oh no, that was me. I saw this. There's this ball on the floor. I saw it moving, and I went to say, "Did you?" I was about to say, "Did you kick it?" But then you stopped me. You just,
Is that you?
well, shh.
Yeah?
You just,
Is that you?
well, shh.
Yeah? Is
I
that
stopped
you?
myself.
Did you kick the ball?
No, someone did.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh,
Did you hear that? That's a woman's voice.
I don't hear that one.
Can you hear that?
I heard, no. I heard the other one. Shh.
I was literally sitting there myself.
I just heard.
I heard exactly the same.
So me and Mick heard the same one. You two heard the same
Because you
one.
went to talk. No, what did we say? We said something and you went, shh.
Yeah, it
Like, shush us. Look, your fucking heads are going up on it. And then we
definitely.
just heard a fucking woman talk again.
I don't hear that one, but you
I
two
did.
just heard exactly the same thing, and me and you heard the same thing. A shush. Definitely a shush.
You went, shh.
No way.
I don't know who talked. I don't know if it was me and you talked or Luke talked.
Luke was about to say.
But
I said, "Did you?" And then I stopped myself.
Oh, no, what I said. No, I shouted up. I said, is anybody there? There was.
Shh.
You went, shh.
Mate, you're joking me.
I ain't even joking, yeah.
I ain't going in there, mate.
That's
Fuck
where I
that,
got this.
man.
That's where I got the fucking.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think we need to fucking stay together now.
That's-
What's happening?
That's where I got the thingy.
Mate, I having fucking things going. Shh. Let me. I'm in here on my own. Fuck that for a laugh, man.
Own even.
Yeah, but nothing was happening for you, lot.
I don't know. Ball went off.
We need to just be a bit quiet now for a bit.
The lights on there. They've gone off.
The lights run out of battery. Camera's still on.
Still on, yeah, but
Yeah, it's run out of battery.
I think we should take one of these down with us because if we hear something, they're gonna.
Yeah, let's do that then. We need.
This one or that one.
Well, we ain't got lights on that, so it's gonna have to be the one, eh? Well, to be fair, we've got a torch, so as long as we keep the torch on, we can use them all, can't we?
Can you leave that there? Perfect there.
What?
Do you turn it off?
Booth.
I'll do that.
No,
Just keep going and going and going.
Lights gone off on that as well. By the way, lights have all run out. Batteries drained. Didn't they say to us that the battery's drained? Yeah.
I've just come through there and the battery was on.
The lights, these lights never run out, do they?
No,
They last all night normally.
they're both drained.
Yeah, both of them. Okay.
No, that's on.
That was switched off. You heard me switch that back on.
Yeah. Did you? When
You've just heard me switch
when
that
you was
back on.
walking around here, did you come up here?
Yeah, I
So-
was sat there. That's where the balls were off.
So you filmed it that it's on.
I come washed off.
Was
come past it?
But was it on? Was it on when you was here?
Sure it was.
The only thing is, I knocked it,
I'm sure
and
it was on.
when I turned that off, I knocked it, and it fell on top of me. I had to adjust it back onto there.
This one's got the little light on, so now I don't know if it was on.
No,
There's definitely a light on when I come past.
Because when I was trying to work out to turn that off, I leant on that, and the camera fell onto my leg a bit, and then I put it back on. So I
That's
might have knocked it
interesting.
off. So I don't know.
Because you just literally
You,
see me
you
turn
want
that back on.
you want to turn the light off on it by knocking it there.
No,
Because you have to press the button for it to go off.
You have to switch it down.
I was doing it here, and I moved a bit, and that just fell on me like that, and it was like that, and I just got that balance back on there like that, and that's
I
basically
don't
it.
think
that would have
that
turned it off.
that wouldn't turn
I'm
the light on.
99% sure that was on because I come up the stairs and come down this way and
I
I
should
sat
be
in
able
there.
to tell on this, regardless, because I'll be able to
That's
tell where the lights
all
coming
I
from.
know is that I did knock the camera earlier when I was trying to do
Well,
that.
the lights on now.
Because I've just switched it back on.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
yeah,
why is it not
okay.
on?
Is this one switched off then?
That one's off, yeah.
Is it switched
Yeah, but
off
is it been
or-
switched off or?
You run out
I
of battery.
don't think I tried to turn it back on, did I? Just looked at the back.
I don't know. If this one turns on, then that's weird as fuck.
Where is it?
Bottom one.
On the back.
No.
Go on, show me.
It's off completely.
So that one. No.
What the fuck?
There you go.
Something's been turning on.
Something's
the
turned these
lights off.
fucking lights off. Is somebody in here? Because that fucking thing went off.
I don't know.
I swear to God I ain't
I
touched
haven't-
these. I don't even
like
come in
I
this
say-
room.
You don't need to explain yourself. It's all on camera.
I went
I
in
say
there.
that one ain't been touched by
I
me.
sat
That
there.
one mod.
Was this someone? I'll come up now because I sat there. I can't remember that fucking shining in there.
There was on when I came in. I'm sure there was.
I'm sure that one more wrong because I sat there.
Serious question now, and they're just saying, do you think someone's come in? Because that sensor downstairs never goes off. It's a motion
Yeah, but
sensor. It's not EMF.
Yeah, but
Something's got to
You
trigger it.
can't, unless I'm staying completely silent, because you can move it. You only got to move. You can
Yeah,
move it.
well, that's true. Yeah. I just find it such a coincidence that
Both fingers and switched
just
off.
our sensor on the door's gone off to let us know someone's come in, and
These
then
are off.
both of the lights they're clearly on. They're working. They ain't run out of battery because they won't be
They
still
never
be on.
do. They never run out of battery. How long we've had them? Not once.
But they're on now. So why are they turned off?
No, it's you see me turn that one back on. You see me turn that one back on.
And it just turned. You just turned
You
that
turn
one back on.
That's making me get funny, man.
You know what? As well, because I'm recording, we might be able to hear and be turned off. If someone's pressed the button, you might be able to hear it on the camera.
So you're going to hear this say, I'm going to just to prove, like, for you to match up.
Shh. I heard a bang come from over this way.
For you, I'm just going to say, for you to match up with this. So you're going to hear that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
See, it's on again. So the batteries ain't fucked.
Plus, well, you think about how people are going to get past if someone's in the air. By that going off, the dots going off.
That's true, because they don't know the dots and down there.
They wouldn't know, would they?
You got that and the dots.
What was that? Oh, you've choked. That spooked me out, that is.
There's
They've actually turned the fucking... Two could go at the same time, I don't give a fuck, the batteries.
No, they wouldn't. No.
'Cause
They wouldn't
we've
turn
had
back
them,
if the
and they've
batteries.
never gone off
If the
since we've had
batteries
them.
have gone, you wouldn't be able to turn them back on. And if maybe they had a little bit of juice left, they'd be on for about 10 seconds and go off again.
So I've put my torch...
That one's been on for
I don't
about-
think that was... That was me. I don't think that was on when I come up. Because I was putting the balls down, I couldn't see where I was putting the balls, so I turned my torch on to put them down.
You know who they said was up here though, do you? They said it's John.
Yeah.
John.
It's making me go funny, this is. Because how can you turn the fucking lights off, both? And I'm sure that one was on. Because I was sat on the other side of the stairs. Someone said, can you, if you, fuck me, it's making me go funny, call speak. I can't speak. So pick that up, so you can just see the back of these. So I just want to prove that you have to, can you see?
Yeah, you go on.
You'll be able to match with that
See?
other camera.
You have to push it up. You not press it in, press it up. Push it up. Push it down to come on.
Yeah, so it's like a little.
Yeah, so it's a little. It's even a push.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to
There you
hear.
go.
You'll be able to hear that on these cameras, and then you'll be able to match up with Mick walking towards us with that in his hand.
And when you picked them up, get this as well. When you pick the cameras up, you turn them straight back on. So that that button's been pushed down to be turned off.
Yeah.
It started to be.
So someone has literally turned it off because as soon as you picked it up, you pressed it down, turn it on.
Especially that one. I went up to it and just went.
That makes so much more sense to me now. Like, there's no way that can happen. There's literally no way.
No.
On both cameras as well, though. It's freaked me out, that motion sensor going off.
Yeah, we all heard that as well, and we were straight to it. So you
There's
two
no
went
way.
in. You two
I'll
went
tell
in
you-
there, and I went down there.
I'll
So
tell you
we
what, it freaks me
covered all.
out more than anything else going off is because it's not EMF activated, it's actual motion. So
Shadows.
something's got to have triggered it.
Yeah.
And you know as well as I do, that thing
No, it's
rarely ever goes off. I've had that since I first started with Matt. I can count on one hand the amount of times it's gone off. Did someone shush us earlier? Someone up here, did you make a shush noise? Do you want us to be quiet?
Imagine you sync it up and you hear that shush and then the lights go off.
Don't say that.
That would be class though. You hear a voice in the background.
There's someone here wanting us to leave now. You want us to leave, you're going to have to do something to make us leave.
There you go, the battery's still there, look. You can go all the way down. Look.
It don't matter how much battery's in. The fact of the matter is that's been on 10 minutes, that's been on about 15, the other one. If it's run out of battery, it don't last for another 15 minutes, does it?
Off, does it?
Well,
That one wasn't on when I come in. Fact, because that one wasn't on when I come in, so that's been turned off.
Was it on when you come in, Booth? Do
Was
you
that
remember?
when you come in?
I think there's both on when I come in.
So that's happened in between you
I'm
leaving
sure-
and Mick coming
That
back.
one.
I'm sure there's both on.
Just
because
the-
I'm sure when I come up here, I turn my... You turn us go...
I just heard it.
I didn't hear that.
That was me doing it the second time, but I heard it the first time between me and you. Like a man's.
Fuck, that's made me fucking... But just a...
You might have heard what Mick
You
heard
might
as
have
well.
heard. But I did it second time. I heard it first time. I said, "Did you hear that?" So how long has this been recorded?
Is that recording? It's not recording. Is that
It's been
recording?
switched off.
This one's recording.
It's been switched off altogether. It's been paused.
It was turned off, was it, when we went over to it? It was still on.
Still on.
Something stopped it recording and turned the light off on it.
Look, prove it. Paused, and the lights off, and the light was off.
How long's that been off?
We don't know.
We don't know.
It's a fresh. Let's have a look at the battery life as well. So if you start it, press the record button. Yeah.
Oh, looking at that, I thought I heard a voice.
It normally tells you the battery life. Stop it a sec. Something stopped the recording as well. Because that does stop. That's been on the same amount of time. That ain't stopped at all. The camera wall turned off, was it? No one's turned the camera off. It's a fresh battery.
Did you turn it back on when you changed the battery there?
Yeah.
100%.
Pretty sure. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I can. But I wouldn't have turned the light off on it.
No, we
The
don't.
light was still on. I'm not 100%,
I can't wait to see this back.
but I will. I'll check. I can have a look.
Is that still recording?
That's the only thing I can think if I ain't turned the light back on. The
Pause.
Is this camera going to be close enough to hear that sensor go off?
I don't know. This one was on at the time though. If they turn it off,
No,
so we should. If we can hear it with our ears, this should hear it because the mic is more sensitive than our ears.
So it don't matter if the fucking light's running out. Don't switch yourself off.
No, the button ain't going to slide itself up, is it?
No.
I'm freaked the fuck out now.
Yeah.
That's freaked me out. The Japanese thing because it never goes off.
If you want me to still do my solo, I'll do it. I'm just saying, I feel a bit uneasy.
No, I
don't think you should, just in case there is somebody in there.
Just the simple fact that tell you the lights that's done me. It's the sensor going off by the door that's done me because I know that thing don't go off, man.
I'm certain there's no one in here because there's too many things they've got to avoid, and there's no sound. You can't unless I've staying dead still. But I'm happy for us to stay in here together.
I'm happy with that.
So a little bit of context is needed for this piece of evidence that we seem to have captured. The lights on our two cameras decided to turn off. Now, we've had these lights for a while and they don't just turn off on their own. So when we did the solos, we decided to use the night vision camera and set the two main cameras up as static cams instead. But upon watching back on the footage, I realised that I made a huge mistake. At least I think it was me. I changed the battery in one of our cameras, and when we put it down to put it as a locked off camera, I forgot to press record. The light going off on the one camera hasn't actually been caught onto video, but the other camera did, fortunately. So it's important to mention that even though our two cameras are the same model, the one camera has a little light on the front that will kick in. So when it's in low light, it's got its own little light on the bottom that will kick in. This is what I'm using now. It's not the best light, so that's why we have our own. But the other camera doesn't have that feature. I have no idea why, because it's exactly the same camera. So as Boothie makes his way upstairs, the light that you can see on the night vision camera isn't actually the light that we use for the cameras. It's actually the built-in light. So that's why it looks like there's a light on, which there is, but it's not the light that we're referring to here. And as he makes his way around the corridor, the light on the other camera is clearly still switched on. So as Mick goes up the first set of stairs, as he takes the corner, he goes past the first camera, and as he makes his way around that corner, the light on the second camera is now switched off. You might think, oh, the lights just run out on the camera, which is a perfectly rational way to think, and that's exactly what we thought at the time. But upon closer inspection of the cameras, the actual button had been switched off on both cameras as well, so it's not even like it's a coincidence where it could have maybe been knocked. Both the sliding buttons on both cameras were turned off, which is literally impossible, and we have no idea how that could have happened. We still have all the raw footage of the boys going through the building with the night vision camera. Neither guy stops to kind of mess with either of the cameras, and then we switch them back on and they just work fine. Then for the next like hour and a half, 2 hours, they're just working perfectly again. So it's not a case of us looking at the cameras, realising they've run out, turning them off and turning it back on again to see if they had any juice left. These were already off when we came to push them back on. And I know we got a little bit excited because we thought that the camera had been turned off as well, which I think is a reasonable reaction when you realise the lights have been turned off. So that's just me not pressing record. So yeah, I had a bit of a brain fart with that one. So yeah, I just wanted to stop the video there and just kind of clear that up a bit, because I know it looks a bit daft us talking about light going off on a camera, but the fact that it went off on both and it was switched off, I thought I needed to address it in a bit more depth than what we did in the video. So yeah, so let us know what you think, because we can't wrap our heads around how this could have happened. And to top it all off, the motion sensor going off beforehand, I think it really rattled us at the time, especially me, because I was supposed to be going in on myself, which I was still happy to do. But I think the lads wanted to be in there with me because all this action was kind of starting now. Just let us know what you think, because I'm putting this down to it being paranormal, as, again, it's a physical button. So, back to the video.
Footsteps upstairs.
Yes, I did. And again?
Boom, boom, boom. Really?
There?
Yeah.
There?
Fuck. That was robbed by you.
That's just come, something just come up on me then. That's just shit me up. That's just shit me up. That's just come straight up on me. What was that?
That's the
What the fuck was that? I'll put my finger on there, okay?
There's no one in here, mate. There's no one.
Look, so I don't forget.
Did we leave that door open, by the way?
I could forgive. Yeah, because you come straight in to have a look see if anybody walked in. Do you want me to shut this door while I'm walking round? I'm going to shut this door. That just run up on me, that did. Or did you run up on us then?
I didn't hear it to begin with, but I heard the second one.
Me
That second one felt like it was here.
Me and Mick just looked at each other and went, do you hear that? That's that.
Whatever this is, like, whatever's going on, it don't feel nice, man.
No, don't.
No,
I ain't saying, like, you know, that you said that the little girl can be mischievous when she wants to be.
You don't feel like
I
that?
don't feel like it.
It feels like somebody wants us out now.
Feels like that. John wants us out.
Feels horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that something
I
that's
did
been
hear it.
like messed with, then it? I can't even get the shots, man, because every time I'm trying to get a shot of anything.
It's like it wants us out, but it don't want us to go.
We ain't leaving, John. You're doing something. If you want us to get our shots, you need to leave us alone. I mean, if you want us to leave, sorry, you need to leave us alone so we can get our shots and get out.
So you're doing a very good job of letting us go. If you want us to go, if you want us gone.
I'm nervous about this
I'm on
place.
fucking edge.
And me. We've got to go back up the loft.
This reminds me of Church Mill. You know, when people run, now there's nothing up there. You can get a shot if you want, but there's nothing up there to get, so we don't have to.
Should we? Is it best that we check? I think you took everything down, but
Maybe we should have a look, shouldn't we?
I think we should have a look.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Good.
This is the only place we ain't been.
Mate, I'm coming with us.
So if there's someone up here,
I'm going to stay here.
there's still like a 1% chance of me thinking that someone's in the building.
That's a light down here.
Fucking that's creepy.
See it?
Yeah.
I just heard a fucking voice.
Is that your gut then, Boofy?
No. I heard
The voice.
Did you hear that?
Voice in
I
the
just heard a
background.
voice.
Yeah, like
A
who?
man's voice. It stays open anyway.
So that concludes our night at Tuda World. For the most part, it was. For the most part, it was a fairly quiet night. I'd say for the first 5 or 6 hours. So we've been here like nearly 8 hours altogether, and for the first 5 or 6 hours, it was really bitty. There wasn't a lot really going on. We thought we heard a few noises and that, but because of the pub next door, it was just kind of too. It was not like really loud, but it was just enough for us to not really know if it was paranormal. But once that had all closed down, I'd say the last couple of hours it really kicked off for us. We've had some strange things happen where the lights on the cameras have been turned off, which is literally impossible because it's a little slidey click button. Rather, you don't just push it in; you have to slide it. And both camera lights went off. So I can't explain that. Yeah, there's some strange noises. I'm really looking forward to going back over the footage and just seeing what we actually have caught, especially in this last hour. So if you'd like to see more of our adventures, then don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.